Hey everyone, Tony Dragon here. Before I get back to reactions, I want to get this out of the way. Transformers last night. When I reacted to the teaser trailer, I suppose, a while back, I'm gonna say a month, I was optimistic because I saw how fun TMNT2 was looking. You know, it looks like it was going back to the source material in terms of characters and story and just the overall enjoyment of it. Like, the characters seemed to be having a lot of fun. So I was a bit hopeful for Transformers 5, The Last Night. Yeah, it would return to form. Because, like as I said, I remember the last movie, number 4, he went off to, Optimus Prime went off to space, and I'm thinking, you know, now it's all going to be completely sci-fi, going back to Cybertron. And now I heard a rumor that, big huge spoiler, that Merlin, the mentor of King Arthur, is gonna be connected to Transformers, the new one anyway. And obviously I did not believe it. I didn't believe it. I read that thinking, that is beyond stupid. That makes no sense. How would that work? But following up on that rumor, I looked into it. And apparently there's an article, I have it right here in front of me, I'm about to read it, that suggests that it's true. Now I'm going to read this article, and if it actually involves Merlin, I'm going to be pissed. Let's read it here. There have been a few teases about what fans can expect from Transformers The Last Night, though very little of what's been revealed has to do with the film's actual plot. There's been a lot of speculation as a result, including the idea that the story would feature a battle to save Earth from Unicron. I think that was the one I was thinking of, like, what's a big villain for Transformers to take on? And Unicron was one of the big, literally big. He was a whole planet, wasn't he? He's a Transformer that can turn into a planet. That's what really, sold me on him. But new rumors have emerged, detailing key plot points that, if true, will tell a vastly different story than fans are probably expecting. It's a different threat that's on the way, and it isn't your typical alien menace. According to the rumors, a major clue may be hiding in the film's title and logo. Yeah, The Last Night. I did not honestly expect Knight to refer to medieval knights, because we can refer knight to just a warrior, a soldier, an honor guard of some sort that defends the land. So it doesn't have to be medieval. I never once thought it actually had to do with medieval stuff. The rumor comes from Joe Blow. Yeah, I just clicked on the link. Alright. So there's 2 articles to read for me. I'll leave links to both articles in the description below, but for now I'm going to stick to this one on Screen Rant. It's so hard to believe it actually may seem accurate. The previous movies putting the entire planet in jeopardy were believable, but, well, see for yourself. So here are the rumors that I'm not sure if they're saying are completely proven yet, or if they're just still rumors. But here we go. Optimus Prime returns to Cybertron to find the planet dead, and learns he's the one to blame for it. Alright, so far interesting. To bring it back to life, he'll need a mysterious artifact that, we hope we're sitting down, is on Earth. Back to Earth again, which means human characters again. Probably Marky Mark. Like, what is with hiding artifacts on Earth? That's whatever. It's four movies already with Earth. that's not something to get mad about. It really isn't at this point. Just like it's par for the course. The artifact is connected to Merlin, the sorcerer mentor to King Arthur in the legendary story. Merlin gained his magic through a visiting transformer. Not the first time the race has dealt with an alternate human history. The site speculates the artifact could be the mythical sword Excalibur, hence a sword featured in the film's key art. So, the rumor stating that the artifact that Transformers left behind on Earth years ago was the legendary sword Excalibur. And while Merlin did have a connection to Excalibur, it was mainly used by King Arthur. So I don't know why it's seemingly that Merlin is the most important part of this rumor. But still, a sword? But they never said the sword was giant. It was just a regular sized sword, but with magical powers. And let's keep going. Let's see what more they can tell me. The film picks up where the previous movie left off. With Optimus Prime in space, Optimus is the main Transformers character. However, wasn't he always supposed to be the main Transformers character? Bumblebee will take a bigger role while Optimus presumably seeks out Cybertron, along with Hound, Crosshairs, Drift, the Dinobots, and mini Dinobots operating out of the South Dakota Badlands. For some reason, this one seems to be faded out. Megatron returns again as the villain. It's a link. What is that supposed to tell me? Just saying that Megatron's new form, kind of a link to another one of the articles, like speculation. Alright. Megatron again. I mean, I know he's a big villain, but I think this would be like the fourth time, because the fourth movie had, wasn't it Galvatron, I believe, not Megatron. So I don't know. It just seemed to be using him a little too much. Many of these plot points wouldn't be too hard to guess, since they follow up on the previous film's plot and provide a reason to bring Optimus Prime back to Earth. When I really don't want him to return to Earth, though, but whatever. The new redesigned Bumblebee, a leadership role, makes sense too, since he's getting his own spin-off film soon. I mean, I guess I like Bumblebee just fine, but I never saw him being a full character on his own. From here, things get a bit more international and fantastical. New Transformers of English origin will be included. British Transformers, I don't. Why is that necessary? Why do we need to add race to the Transformers? They're all one species, but including an Aston Martin named Cogman and a Vespa named Squeaks. I guess because of the cars, but the cars themselves don't change their race or their accent. I don't know. I'm looking too deep into it. A character known as the Creator will be introduced who may have direct connection to the Transformers' origins. Given the name, so Anthony Hopkins seems like a front runner for that role. I like Anthony Hopkins, but... And as the Creator, here's the thing. With the fourth movie, I was excited. I'm thinking he's going to go into space. He's going to meet the creator of the Transformers, because apparently the Creator now wants all the Transformers back in his possession. So, I don't know, maybe he can turn them into his army, dismantle them. Something like that. But it was such an exciting point, because I'm thinking, finally they're going to go into space, space adventure, back to Cybertron, maybe a war with other Transformers. It's not just, Autobots versus Decepticons. It's just, all Transformers who don't want to go back to the Creator versus the Creator and his own personal army. And it really could answer a lot of questions about the Transformers' origins. That sounds interesting. I'm hoping that rumor is true. But if they introduce the Creator among this, when that involves the fantasy story of Merlin and King Arthur. Merlin and King Arthur were not... The artifact being Excalibur does seem sense given the way it connects to the title and logo. If the rumors are true, though, then it's disappointing that we'll be seeing Megatron as big bad again instead of a bigger threat like Unicron. Yeah, exactly. I love Megatron, especially in the TV show, but in terms of the movies, he's overused. At this point, I'm bored of Megatron. As soon as we've seen him more powered up and defeated in the movie multiple times now, and having some other villain would be a refreshing change of pace. Yes, of course, it's so important to take the rumors with a... Yes, alright, so they're telling us to take it with a grain of salt, because so far it's not been 100% confirmed. Yeah, it has not been 100% confirmed. But the fact that so much of it actually fits with what they showed us in the teaser trailer and where the last movie ended is scary. It really is terrifying. I really don't want to know where this goes. I really don't. As I said, there are interesting plot points I want explored for the Transformer movies in general. Who is this creator? What is his, reason for creating the Transformers? And now why does he all of a sudden want them back in his possession? What is he going to do with them? Are the Transformers going to go along with it, or are they going to rebel? And it's going to be an all-out war in space with this creator. That seems interesting. Like, no need for humans. No need for Earth. That's not necessary. And Anthony Hopkins, he's a great choice to play this big, this creator. This, I would suppose, if he can create life, godlike being. But when then I hear about going back to Earth to find Excalibur, which was actually a artifact from Cybertron or from the Transformers, and it was a gift given to Merlin to give to King Arthur. I hear that and I'm thinking, is this like some kind of weird fan fiction of trying to combine sci-fi with fantasy? Which is weird, because at one point I kind of argued that sci-fi and fantasy are very similar in the sense that they're just fantastical elements, going beyond the realm of reality and expectation, breaking the rules of our own reality to tell a story. But you know what I mean, space and robots, and then all of a sudden magical swords, magic in general, and probably even dragons. So, I mean, here's the thing. Dragons versus Dinobots sounds cool. Would I love to see that? Yes. But would I think of that as a decent storytelling plot point? No, that's way too out there. That's a fan fiction. Fan fictions are supposed to give you, these nonsensical moments just so you can enjoy them, for yourself. But in an actual storytelling perspective, it's stupid and really makes no sense. Like, why are we here? You're watching the movie, and while you're having fun, as soon as you're done, you're going to say, why the hell did we go there? Why are we here? I'm completely lost. And it really confuses me. I don't know. I don't want to believe it's true. I want to believe the part about the creator and fighting against him. Maybe, like I said last night, actually does not mean medieval in any way. Maybe it really is just, he's a knight, he's defending his people, his land. Cybertron is fighting, uniting together to take on the creator, and that's all it means. That's all it is. And we're not going back to Earth. We're not involving Merlin or King Arthur and Excalibur or magic in general. It's just, some people bring up speculation, because as I said here, it's not 100% confirmed. But the fact that it fits so well in certain aspects is why I bring it up. Because somehow I can almost believe that's the direction they would go in. Like, one little misstep and all of a sudden we're going to Merlin. It's like, what the hell? You were going so well. It's like Cybertron, Creator, War, Optimus Prime being a knight. That's awesome. I remember that, and then someone brought up like, "Hey, remember that magical sword of Excalibur?" No. Where are you going? Where are you going? Don't go! Don't go over there. It's like that's how it feels like. They're going down a good path in terms of story. Then someone brings up the connection between the sword and Excalibur from from the tail. All of a sudden they're derailing all the way to this fucking side. It's like where are you going? Why are you going that way? Come back here. But who knows? It might just be a rumor. It might be just a rumor. I'm hoping it is. If it's confirmed, I'll be so sad. So here's hoping. Here's hoping. Let me know what you guys think. Is it really just a rumor, or would you not be surprised if that's the direction the next Transformers movie goes in? So let me know down below. And next time I see you guys will be for, I guess, another news update about Transformers 5. Till then, I'm Tony Dragon. Bye bye.